And even with all those voting sites, Marion County officials say they will have enough poll workers to keep things running during the November 3rd election, but they're still looking for additional volunteers just in case. And so are other counties across the state. WRTV's Cornelius Hawker talked to a woman who's worked at polling sites since 2006 about why it's such an important job.
Your number one job is to help people get to exercise one of the greatest rights that we have in a democracy.
Erin Kelly is talking about being a poll worker.
To actually be a part of a process that makes America work, it's a really rewarding process.
In our conversation over Zoom, Erin told me she's been working elections for almost 15 years, but decided to sit out Indiana's 2020 primary because of COVID-19.
I have a couple of elderly parents that I help take care of, and at that point in our knowledge about the coronavirus, I didn't feel comfortable eventually putting them at risk.
Hoping to address concerns over COVID-19, Secretary Lawson during the state's weekly coronavirus update said voting centers will be prepared with PPE for everyone, poll workers and voters alike. With that in mind, Erin shares what poll volunteers should expect in November.
I think one of the things that will remain the same regardless of the virus is that people will have questions on Election Day.
Whether it's checking your ID, finding your name in the poll book, or figuring out the equipment, poll workers are there to help.
That's one of the great joys that I always took away from being a poll worker is that you're there to help everyone vote.
Because of these trying circumstances, there will inevitably be some problems if you go to vote in person. Erin asks that you be patient.
The poll workers, those are your friends, your neighbors, your colleagues, people you go to church with. You know, these aren't professional election staff. They're everyday people. So grant them a little grace as well as they're trying to navigate this election, particularly during a pandemic.
Working for you, Cornelius Hawker, WRTV.
If you want to be a poll worker, you can find a link in this story on our website at WRTV.com.